right, we are back. A little bit nervous here. Just back from vacation. If you missed the last video, got back last night. We had over 2.5 inches of rain, I guess, when we were gone. So we're gonna check the condition of everything. Looks like the driveway's decent, a little bit of erosion here and there. We have that on a mountain road. Nothing I see that's major down the main stretch. But the bigger issue was hail. My neighbor called up. He went down and looked at our place and saw some of the damage. But, I didn't see everything, so I'm really nervous about the main cabin's roof. Not terrible from this angle. I mean, I see one right there. Yeah, those are some big dents. I don't know if it shows ever on the camera. You'd see one like every 4 feet. Looks like the windows survived. From the videos I saw from my neighbor, the hail was just coming straight down. So I think my siding and, well, my logs and my windows all survived it. But yeah, about every 3-4 feet, there's a big old dent. There's our biggest issue. Ouch! Look at that. How did this one not get hit? That's kind of unreal. But yeah, 3 of the 4 are just mangled. I don't know if you can see it on the camera very well, but that thing drops like 1/2 inch where that one hit. What are the chances? This is at least 2, 6, 5. What are the chances one of them was left untouched? Someone do the math on that. I mean, it probably got hit, just didn't break. Also makes me think maybe if I increase my angle, that it maybe wouldn't have broke. My neighbor has some panels at a pretty steep angle that his didn't even break. So I don't know, solar's still possible. Ooh, that one got hit there too. Bent the frame even. Do I want to go through this, again? I don't know. Lots more to come on it, I guess, on the channel. I just don't know where to start right now. I kind of usually have a plan going into the week, but after I heard about this, the only thing I've really been thinking about is figure out next steps. But I'm fortunate everything in here is intact. None of the big windows are broken because that would have been a nightmare. You gotta look at the positive, I guess. So that's what we'll do. We got Crooked Canyon Cabin.
Built a cabin in the woods of Vermont. Sold the cabin. Moved across country to South Dakota. Found a new piece of land and found this build site. Built a small woodshed on the property at first, and then bought a mini excavator to rough in a driveway, hoping to get to that build site that you previously saw. Didn't know how to use the excavator, but after a lot of trial and error, finally figured it out. Roughed in this driveway, which still is a work in progress, but it's come a long ways. Found a pole barn on Marketplace. One thing I had to do was take it apart myself and transport it to the property, which was almost 40 miles. All I had was a minivan and a little Harbor Freight trailer. I made it work, pole barn down, packed in the van, moved it up to the new piece of property. Built myself a little pad, and through the wacky weather here, reconstructed the pole barn. I was a month behind schedule. It took me 2 months. I originally thought 1, but sure am happy to have the pole barn now. It's about 100 feet from the new cabin build site. And then it was finally time to start the cabin builds. I'm going with a 30 by 24 cabin. All the trees are ponderosa pine and harvested on the property. However, I did make one big mistake. I was driving by the corner and I hit it with the excavator, believe it or not, and it knocked it off its post. With the help of my dad, we were able to put it back on posts. So work continued on the 2nd floor in the trusses of the cabin, and that leads us to where we are now. Well, not exactly. I haven't finished the recap. Fast forward 2 more years, on year 3 of the Homestead build, and that is where we are now. One day I'll get around to doing the whole intro, but for now, that's what we have. I just wanted to do a little update for those that are new to the channel. Really wrinkled, but and it's starting to get dirty. I need to order another one of these and maybe get my family one. Haven't done that yet. All right, no water.
Nothing filled up, nice and dry down here, awesome. Oh, and let's go, first things up here, let's fix another mistake right away, yeah? Yeah. Once again, I want to show you guys what not to do up there on the roof. A lot of different opinions. I guess common practice, which I didn't know, thanks to some of you for pointing it out, is to then put a vapor barrier down. Up, you know what I mean. I thought another vapor barrier would create a moisture sandwich, but upon further research, it looks like maybe that's not the case. So we will vapor barrier it. Looks like my phone also got hit by the hail. Interesting start to the week. Could have been worse. Rope broke. Maybe it's the fact that these are just so clear. They don't have that heartwood like this ceiling, so it just looks off. I might have to find that reddish stain and then go on the ceiling, and that might do the trick. We'll figure it out today, tomorrow, 2028. I plan to do a pour here. It's going to be smaller than the one we did last time. It's going to stop for our bathroom because that still all needs to be plumbed, then inspected. And we're not coming all the way over here because this is where we're going to still run 3 more zones of radiant floor heating. Took a lot of this gravel and put it under where you're standing. So I guess first step is go sort some more gravel. Vacation brain. That's everyday brain. Soaking wet. We might have to wait a day or two on this. We're bringing some of this up into the sun up there. Should dry out probably today, and then we'll be back down tomorrow to work on this. We can go work on some plumbing. I've been putting that off. Time to do it. Room to move around back here. I've just been messing around and fix the problem so we can get all this plumbing in a lot easier. Once and for all. This footing, the problem is this dirt keeps caving in and is gonna continue to cave, and I need to come back a little bit messing around. Hammer time! Dan. My boys will get a kick out of that, even if you guys don't. Can't touch this. Ouch. My headphones at? Pretty wet. Oh man, I saved all these old tools from our old house, and I did not know what this was for the longest time, but I'm pretty sure this is a deburring tool for the inside diameter of your pipe to smooth it out so nothing catches on it like hair. That's what it is, right guys? We'll give it a try and use it as one. If it's a potato peeler, let me know. Works out. Yeah, I think that's gotta be what that is. Round your edge. Dry running this again because, you know, I'm a rookie. Starting to come together, I think. That's going to come all the way down to this guy right here. There. Of course, I really put those in there. Where's my hammer? Yay! too long. Cut it down a little right there. Go right here. Here. All right, 2-inch, 3 feet. And then you're coming up for the toilet, and you are done, son. To be longer sweeping 90.
Find our way to this fitting right here. This is a 3-inch sweep where we're going to turn.
Hey, where's your cowboy hat? Ready to pour some concrete? Huh?
I saw the solar panels.
You did? How they look?
Bad. Got it?
Wanna go on the ladder?
Yeah.
I know. One at a time, Ricky. It's not a 2-person ladder. Can you believe one of them survived?
No.
One on the roof.
Whoa.
Shot it. Don't touch it. It can cut you. Hey guys, well, that's it for me today. And it's actually perfect, like a seamless transition this week. We introduce the sponsor of today's video, Blue Eddy. You know, we just had power problems. It could happen if you're on grid or off grid, and we plan to be off grid, I think. This next product is going to be an important one. It's going to give us some time to figure things out if we ever had a situation where giant hail destroys your power source. Here it is, the Blue Eddy Fridge Power 3000. I don't know if it's called the 3000. I gotta look that up. I think it's just called Fridge Power. Fridge Power and Blue Cell 200. So this is a Fridge Power. What a sleek looking unit. Pull the fridge out, put it on top, set to go. Here's the Blue Cell 200, similar size, nice and slim. A few really easy to do connections, even time to put a couple magnets on the fridge, and you're pretty much set to go. So the Fridge Power has a continuous 1800 watts of output power and 3600 peak startup. All right, setup's super simple. And here's one of my favorite things is this heads-up display. Simple to use, tells you what your battery power is, input, output, percent charge, humidity, temperature. I mean, that must be Canadian. I mean, Celsius. Just over 2,000 watt hours each. So we've got another 4 kilowatt hours of storage right here. And that can run this fridge for approximately 2 full days. And that would be plenty of time to get my generator started to charge the batteries. The Fridge Power and the Blue Cell 200 also come with their own wall mounting brackets. So if you didn't have space on top of your fridge, they could easily mount on the wall next to your fridge. The system's also expandable to up to 8 kilowatt hours of storage. So I believe that's roughly 4 days of running your fridge without power. It could run most toasters, coffee makers, fish tanks. So it's more versatile than just a backup power for your fridge. It could also be taken on trips. Like last week, if we had it, we probably would have took it on vacation instead of the Apex 300. It's a lot smaller of a unit, more compact, not quite as much storage in it, but it would run everything we use for camping. All those extras we bring camping with us, this thing could handle those with ease. I once again want to thank Blue Eddy for sponsoring this episode of Crooked Canyon Cabin. Let's not get the baseball now. Yo, girl, hanging tough. Ooh, she's really sinking down again, isn't she? There it is. I need the sweeper longer. All right, good morning. Well, actually, it's past noon. Just getting here. It's been a long day already. I was thinking it's really too bad Blue Eddy doesn't have fixed solar panels because I'm pretty sure me and them would get along great for that pole barn over there. If there's a brand out there that wants to promote their hail-resistant solar panel, beyond those weeds, thistles, that's the roof for you. Send me an email. Anyway, after you left, the kids left, I got some more digging done. Boy, I really underdug. I just got the inspection set up for next Monday. He comes up and does the in-ground plumbing inspection pre-slab pours. I take it step by step, and it's seemingly manageable. I was really, I've been putting this off because I've really been nervous about this step. I think we're getting closer and closer. Let's get to it. We're gonna check our fall. Need 1/4 inch per foot. With this 2-foot level, according to my calculations, 1/2 inch. If I'm off, I'm gonna have to do some more digging. Oh no, we got way too much fall. All right, that was good. It's going. All right, no more stair trips. A lot of fine cutting to do here. I think I'm pretty much ready to make this thing permanent. We're gonna start gluing. Oh boy. Now if you mess up, you can't just take it out. Take a break. Yo, miss the old blue chair. Should have brought it on vacation. All right, back to work. I think it's time for the long one. No, not the long one. Yeah, the long one. Bottom up, right? Dang. Yeah, that's because it goes here. Hello. I'm off break now. I called you on break. Ah! He lost his first tooth. Let me see it again. You looking good. Wow, did it fall right out? Oh man, the youngest lost his first tooth. He's about to start kindergarten. And my oldest is going to the 3rd grade already. Unreal. Be in high school before we know it. Cap it. You know what time it is? It's toilet time. Oh, brother. Sorry. Cap it. Whoop, already did. Cap it. Cap it. One more, folks. Just one more. Cap it. Shower. Main line. Upstairs. Here. Toilet there. Laundry over there. Bathroom sink right here. Added drain to our utility room. Right there. Yeah, just pretty cool feeling. This one was, you know, I had been working on it and then I stopped working on it and, you know, I kind of avoided it for a while. Feel pretty good about it now. So, yeah, I'd love to say my day's done, but truck's really sagging out there, so. Oh, I don't want to unload these. Golly. Is kindergarten too young to start hauling cement bags? You start losing teeth, you should start hauling concrete. A lot of places require like a 10-foot stack here for a water pressure test. Contacted the inspector, he said they no longer require that, so I can do it on my own for my own, you know, peace of mind, which I probably will because, well, I know the guy that installed it, but it doesn't have to be 10 feet, so I'm probably just gonna do that 4-foot stack. And maybe we'll throw some water in there tomorrow and see if the whole system, you know, holds. All right, that's it for me today. Wow, that was a good day. You know, when you find something you're not sure how to do and then you realize you can do it, that was today. And well, I don't know if I can do it yet. I haven't passed. And like I said, I changed a couple things. So, but Yeah, what if he makes me cut it all up? All right, see you tomorrow.
Well, at first when I saw this, I thought it was like a blood pressure cuff.
Blood pressure cup.
It's probably for the toilet. Yeah.
Close. Yeah, this is the one with all the character. A red heartwood. Ah, it's a nice light load today, old girl. Tailgate popped open on this big old steep bumpy road. Looks like everything's okay, but ay. Loaded back up, and wouldn't you know it, one of my neighbors I hadn't met yet helped me load it up. He thinks I'm a real doofus now. But he also said one of the neighbors watches the channel, so I guess they'll see that mess up anyway. I had the bungee cords shut in there after I put the lumber in, and I'm just lucky it didn't open up on the main highway, so glad I was going 5 miles an hour up the hill when it fell out. But if my neighbor sees this, once again, thanks a lot for the help loading back up. All right, now we're gonna go test our plumbing system. I give Joanne a hard time, but I wouldn't have known what this was either if I didn't look into it. Taking this into our 4-inch pipe, clog it up so the water stays in all the septic pipes I've installed so far. Under the septic tank cap, that's why I haven't buried that yet, because I thought I had to have a test for the inspection like I said, but apparently I don't. I hope I can reach. Just don't drop your camera. Well, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Don't worry guys, that's just dirt in there. Man, I thought this would be easier. There we go. Close it, pump it. Seems like it should come out here first because it's the highest, but that's further back. What if it comes out there? So we should go check, make sure nothing's getting past that balloon. Nothing. Okay. So the balloon's holding. Filling up. Those are gonna come out first. Make a pencil mark where that water line is. Take a cap off here and check. We might dump some in one of these too. Yeah, there's no water in that. Whoa! What in tarnation? Now there's water in it. Water in this. Look out! All right, here's my shortest pipe. Let the water stay in the line for a little while. Come back and see if it's dropped any. Did you see that? Felt like I was in Yellowstone again with the geyser. Boom! All right, 20 minutes later, it's dropped 1/2 inch. Does that mean I'm leaking or is it? All right, balloon bubble, it looked fine. I didn't see anything, so let's see what happens over the next hour. Just remember 1/2 inch. Yeah, I was thinking about doing all of it today. It's nice to have this rock wool cover. Should have done it a long time ago, but the higher we go here, the hotter it gets. I think I'll wait on the other 3/4. That's gonna shock some of you. I'm gonna get some tongue and groove put up here. Make sure it's what we want for life. Oh, no battery. You kidding me? Not kidding you. She ain't a peach, you oughta be picking. She ain't the cup of tea, you oughta be sipping. Alright, while we wait for our laser to charge, it's been probably 2 hours. It looks like it's gone down a little bit. It was a ½ inch. Now it's 1 inch. We must have a tiny leak somewhere. A lot of purple right there. Could be our problem. It just looks funny. There's definitely water there, but I'll dry it off and then see what happens. All right, so this joint right here, just the tiniest leak. I think I'll try to seal it. I don't think I'm gonna rip everything up. This is, you know, it's a drain pipe, so, and it's not even a drip, it's just moisture. Only losing like a tiny bit of water an hour, and it's not like this will ever be pressurized. We'll try to fix it up and then redo it. That's why you put a rope on those, I guess. What's that mean? Error? Just what we need. It's working now, better go quick. Oh, what is happening? Try charging it over here. My truck's still getting the blinking 4. It's supposed to go, you know, up like it's charging, so maybe we'll have to run a string. I just did some math on my board here. It's 6 inches longer from here to the peak than from here to the peak. That's because my ridge pull log is a lot wider over here. We're gonna start like 3 inches higher here to make up the difference, so we're staying straight all the way across. I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm never gonna get this one through here. Maybe that way, huh? Radio. Put decorative rafters in here. Yeah, they're gonna look so good. So it's 100 degrees in here. Someone should have got AC, and I am struggling right now. All right, we got those boards in, and we got the rest of ours stained, ready to go tomorrow. Seems like it's always the hardest on the first day, so hopefully we'll find a groove tomorrow and get up the wall a good ways. I'm starting to figure out how to weave them in between the rafters, and I'm really happy with how it's coming out. I like that now. It's matching the underside under here, and these were just too clear, you know? Too imperfect for an imperfect cabin, so we needed something that matched the logs. And I'm pretty sure those are Ponderosa pine, because you can see the red streak, see the heartwood like in my Ponderosa log. So I think they're gonna age the same color as the logs, and I think it's just gonna go. So I'm glad I switched them up and found some of those red ones. Week this week because I was on vacation, but tomorrow's Friday. See you then. You want to see a photo of the ceiling? I'm doing charcoal black. It looks really good.
No.
Why?
Stay down.
We'll do some white accents.
No.
It's a roadside day. The neighbors call the cops. Good start. I am going to face problems though. I wanted to make this seamless so you wouldn't be able to tell where the tongue and groove stops, which I can still do, but I'm going to have to chink this because as I get higher, this one gets closer and this one gets closer. Both decorative rafters get closer, so there's no way I'm going to be able to slide a board in there, you know, without a seam. Good thing I like chinking. You're just saying. All right, we're out of stain board. So we'll stain up another batch and see how much more we can get done. If it's a clear coat, I guess it's probably not called stain. We'll clear coat another batch. It's so much easier to cut them up and put them between than try to fish them through. There we go, 3 coats. All right, it was just 1 coat and I replayed it twice, but I'm gonna do 3 coats. All right, up to our first light. I would cut them in, but I'm gonna match those other lights. They just have not arrived. Remember this knot right here. Kind of telling my future self, guess I can't remember. That dark knot, the light is just to the right. Alright, it's about to get real serious. Bringing out the stool. Oh!
State plumbing inspector.
How are ya?
Am I in the right place?
You are, yeah.
All right. I got kind of nervous going up the windy road. I was like, ooh.
Oh. Hey Ross, nice to meet you as well. We can just head right downstairs.
Downstairs.
Oh, guess what? Inspector showed up. He had his spot in his schedule. I didn't know he was really coming. He said he might show up today, and I was thinking it's getting later. He's probably not coming. And he came, and I think you can probably tell by how I'm talking. Fast. Sweet. So we can now concrete everything down there. Oh man, so thanks to Jeff, Rising Tide Plumbing. I didn't tell him that there was a tiny pinhole leak in one of those. But we'll fix that next week, and just sweet. Layout was all correct, and it all looked good. So it was just, you know, you lose sleep on those sometimes, but don't need to. Let's go finish those others right up there, and I think that's all we have steamed. All right, we're getting there. Halfway. We'll see what Joanne thinks. She is on her way. I told her black this morning. She probably only believes me like this much.
That is not black.
Huh? Black?
Yeah, that
What do you guys think?
I like it.
What?
What do you mean, what? Looks like I haven't done anything?
No.
And don't try to hide it right there.
You didn't see it. You almost stepped on it.
Oh.
Plumbing inspection.
Pass? What? You passed? Wow.
Came early.
I'll start calling you Luigi.
Can I help you dig that? Fill that in?
There you go.
On the pipe. Yes, that's how you do it. She has a big shovel. Watch. Watch. Watch out!
All right, guys, we had a good week of work, I think, besides the start where those panels got smashed up, but we'll figure things out. Plumbing inspected, ceiling, good portion of it started. We'll get out of here, start again fresh next week. Full 5 days next week. We'll see what we get to. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Oh, just want to get it done. Come work tomorrow. Got to pick up concrete.
Good.